NSA, no strings attached, and why that phrase gives the game away. No strings attached is never a description. It is an announcement, and announcements are only made when denial is required. No one ever walks into a room and says, "By the way, gravity is off today." You only announce the absence of something when its presence is already assumed. A string is not a rope. A string is small, lightweight, almost invisible. A string implies something subtle, something you don't feel until you move. That is why they didn't say, "No ropes attached." Ropes are obvious. Ropes are heavy. Ropes announce themselves immediately. Strings do not. Strings reveal themselves only after movement, only after repetition, only after memory forms, only after enjoyment asks for more of itself. This is the first lie of NSA, the idea that attachment is optional. Attachment is not a decision. It is a side effect of perception. In A Course in Miracles terms, attachment is not about bodies, it is about meaning. And meaning is assigned automatically by the mind. Both people arrive preloaded: history, association, lack, desire, hope disguised as preference. The strings are not created later, they are revealed later. At first, the string feels like nothing, a thread, barely there, easy to ignore. Then the experience is good, and the mind does what it always does when something feels good. It wants continuity. You don't want less time, you want more. You don't want absence, you want repetition. That is the moment the string tightens, not because someone broke the rule, but because the rule was never real. This is where the string becomes a rope. More time together, more familiarity, more shared reference points, more future language sneaks in unnoticed. What are you doing later? Next time we should... Why didn't you text? NSA collapses the moment time enters, because time is attachment's favorite tool. The real question is not why NSA fails, it is why anyone believes it could succeed. If there were truly no strings, there would be no need to declare it. No contracts, no disclaimers, no speeches before the act. The declaration itself is the tell. No strings attached means, I am afraid of what might happen if I let meaning be honest. NSA is not freedom. It is control dressed as minimalism. Access without vulnerability. Pleasure without self-examination. Contact without consequence. But consequence is not punishment. It is revelation. Every encounter teaches something. NSA is an attempt to mute the lesson. The Course reminds us that the mind always joins, even when it pretends not to, even when it hides behind bodies and rules, even when it says, "This doesn't mean anything." That sentence is the most dangerous one of all, because what the mind insists means nothing is exactly what it has already given meaning to. There were never no strings attached. There were only strings not yet felt. And the moment you move, they tighten. Not because you failed, but because meaning always tells the truth. Submitted for your consideration. A modern arrangement promising freedom without friction, connection without consequence, and intimacy without implication. It is called "no strings attached," a phrase meant to reassure, but one that quietly confesses fear. Because strings are not inventions, they are discoveries. They do not appear at the beginning, they reveal themselves through time. Two people may enter believing they are floating freely, untethered, unburdened, unchanged. But time has a habit of tightening what denial leaves loose. Every shared moment adds weight. Every repetition adds memory. Every memory adds meaning. And meaning, once formed, does not ask permission. There is no villain in this story, no broken rule, no violated agreement, only the quiet physics of connection doing what it has always done. Because time is never neutral. It binds, it knots. It exposes what was already present but unseen. Tonight's lesson comes not from passion, nor from weakness, but from duration. The single force no disclaimer can defeat. You may insist there were no strings. You may swear nothing mattered. But the hourglass has been keeping score, and it never forgets. You've just witnessed a simple truth revealed under pressure, one that lives at the intersection of desire and denial. A place known to some as modern dating, to others as casual connection, but to those paying attention as the inescapable mathematics of meaning. Another moment logged, another illusion dissolved, in a place where time always tells the truth. You've been there before. You're probably there now. Welcome to the Twilight Zone.